Hi and welcome to this core flow where we're going to focus on strengthening the core muscles, and we're going to get started lying on the back. So come to lie down on your mat and bend your knees, draw your knees into your chest, bring your arms into a capital T shape, and we're just going to start by dropping the knees from right to left, trying to keep your shoulders grounded down into the mat. And just a gentle movement here, twisting a little bit from side to side. Just starting to feel a little bit of core activation here. Really nice. Good, let's keep the knees all the way to the right. Look over the left fingertips. Ground your shoulder down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, let's lift back through center and drop the knees all the way over to the left. Looking over the right fingertips, ground the right shoulder down. Deep inhale and full exhale. Good. And from here, let's come back to center and right away lifting the legs all the way up to the ceiling. You can now bring your arms by your sides with the palms facing down. And we'll do some leg lifts. So with the next inhale, lower the legs as far as you can go while still keeping your lower spine grounded into the mat. So if that's here, then that's fine. If you can go lower, then go lower. And with the next exhale, lift the legs back up. Let's do 10. Going in your own depth here. So we have 10, 9, trying not to swing the legs, so really trying to use only our core strength here. 8, 7, trying to move with the breath. 6, keeping the legs super straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your legs in the lowest point, and we're gonna hold there for 10. Tough to speak. 9, 8, 7. Stay with it. 6, 5, 4. Lower spine is in the mat. 3, 2, 1. Lift the legs back up and lower. So we're moving back into the leg lifts for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Again, try not to swing the legs here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna hold it. Again, holding it for 10. Keep your spine pressing down for 9, 8, 7. This is our deepest inner core muscles. This is so good. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1. Lift back up. Last time that we'll do this. So lower your legs for 10. Try to stay with it. If it burns, then that's really, really good. 9, 8, 7. Press your spine down. Last 6, 5, 4. Last 3 and 2. Oh my God. Last 1. let's hold it for the last time for 10. Oh my God, this is so hard. Last 9, I really hope you feel it as well, and it's not just me. 8, 7, oh my God, 6, 5, last 4. Let's reach the arms up above the head for the last 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, back your knees into the chest. 4. Okay, and from here we're gonna run forward and backward along the length of the spine to come into our boat pose. Of course, we cannot do a yoga core flow without boat pose. Navasana. Try to sit in front of your sit bones here so that you can keep the spine long. Your hands can be behind your thighs, especially if you feel like your thighs are a bit weak and it's too much, then you can hold onto your thighs. If that's okay, then reach your arms long in front. And if you still can do more, then straighten the legs out. So we hold it here for 5. Sit up tall. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Let's tap the right heel. You can do this with bent knees as well. Lift, tap the left heel, and lift for 10, 9, so just 5 on each side, 8, 7, 6, try to sit up as much as possible, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and bend your knees, roll over the feet to come into a plank pose. Hands underneath the shoulders. Step your feet back. Right away into our plank setup. Try to spread all 10 fingers wide, pressing out of the shoulder blades here. Let's roll onto the outer blade of the right foot for a side plank, reaching the left arm up. And then from here, let's bring the left forearm down into the mat and roll onto the outer left foot for a forearm side plank. Let's bring the right forearm down, coming into a forearm side plank on the right side, reaching the arm up. And from there, let's bring the left palm back down and come to a side plank on the left hand. And back into our plank pose. Let's do the same thing again, but switching sides. So we'll first roll onto the left side, reach your right arm up, forearm side plank on the right, right forearm down, left arm up, and then we're switching it out, left arm down, roll onto the left side, and right palm down. Let's come into our Vashisthasana side plank on the right side, and back into our plank. Let's do it one more time each side, stay with it. So let's do the right side first. So again, side plank on the right, left forearm down, forearm side plank, right forearm down, again, forearm side plank, and left palm down, right arm up, and right palm down, high plank. Now, last time, left side, so keep the left palm down, right arm up, right forearm down. Hope this is not too confusing. Left arm up, left forearm down, right arm up, right palm down, and left arm up, and left hand down, high plank. And from here, lift the hips up, coming into a downward facing dog. Just taking a quick break here. You can maybe bend the knees, move your hips, anything that feels good for you. And let's roll back forward into our high plank. Holding this high plank for the longest, slowest, deep 10 breaths that you can. Full inhale in, full exhale out. Really trying to press out of your shoulders here, finding that long line in your body, high onto the tiptoes, and slowing down your exhale. I think we have around 7 deep, full breaths left. Stay with it.
best full body strengthener that exists. So really, plank pose is one of the most effective poses. Also, if you're working on inversions like a handstand or forearm stand, then plank pose is your go-to because it really helps to strengthen the arms, the shoulders, the core, of course, the legs. Let's do, I think maybe like 4 more breaths. Deep inhale in, long exhale out. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. And shifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. And let's look between your hands now. You can bring your feet maybe a bit forward and together and hop all the way through, or just come onto your sit bones back into our Navasana boat pose. So lifting the legs up, balancing on the sit bones, shins parallel, hands behind the legs or straight, or straightening out the legs. Let's hold again for 5. For 4. It's also really, really effective to strengthen the whole front side of the legs. Last 3. Last 2. Last deep breath in here. And exhale, low boat, lowering and holding here. Press the lower spine into the mat, reach your arms forward. Inhale, Navasana, lift up. Exhale, low boat. Let's do 10. We can do it. 9. Moving with your breath. Inhale to lift up. And exhale to lower. 8. 7. 6. And 5. 4. And last 3. Last 2. And the last one we're of course gonna hold. So come into your low boat, hold it here. Reach your arms up for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Okay, we're almost done. Let's do a few last things. So the next thing is that we reach the legs again up towards the ceiling, and we'll do our scissor kick. So scissoring the legs, I love that one. I don't know why, but I just like it. And then lowering the legs. I hope you like it too. You can let me know in the comments after the practice. And we're just gonna lower and lift the legs here. I feel like maybe I like it because I think it's not so hard, but I still feel it. Maybe that's why. So lowering and lifting. Let's stay with it. We're gonna do 5 more. Always losing count in this one. And I have to think of Paul. Hi Paul, I hope you're doing this video, who commented on one of my videos that he also lost count and he's still doing scissor kicks. Let's do 2 more. So lowering and lifting, and last time lowering and lifting up. Nice, and then keep the legs lifted. Let's open the legs into a V shape. This is the last thing we're gonna do, okay? So straightening the legs it doesn't have to be super wide, but as straight as possible, pointing through your toes. Interlace your hands behind your head, lifting head and chest up. Inhale, exhale, lifting the hips up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift for 10, 9, 8, straighter through the legs, 7, really lifting the hips up again without swinging, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release.
hug your knees in. Let's do one final stretch to just lengthen the front side body after all the crunching and curling. Touch your heels with your fingertips, feet hip distance apart, and then start to lift the hips up and just relax your arms or interlace the hands underneath your spine, and then pressing out of the heels here. Full inhale in, full exhale out. 2 more deep breaths. Last inhale and exhale to slowly lower the hips back down, hug your knees into the chest, and we're gonna rock up to come into boat pose. Just kidding, we're done with this class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your core is really burning and it was effective. Let me know if you maybe need a harder yoga class or a little easier. And if you have more time right now, do any of my other videos. Maybe you want something a bit more relaxing, then you can, for example, do this deep stretch video. I really like that one. I hope you will too. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me any feedback or comments down below. And if you haven't already, of course, subscribe to my channel, so you will always stay up to date. You can also enable the notifications, so you will get notified when I upload a video. Then you just have to click on that little bell, I think, next to the subscribe button. So yeah, you'll get some extra motivation to practice. I thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked it, and I hope I'll see you soon again. Lots of love. Bye bye.